Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to Virgo for Real. This is Elle. Hi, honey bun. How have you been? I have been a little MIA, like per usual. You know my style. Virgo, been taking care of some things. What's going on in your energy, Virgo? What is going on in your energy, Virgo? Is it summertime yet? All right. Let's take these two. Exhausted savings, Virgo. Or you're not, or you're not exhausted, or you've been saving, or you're tired from saving, or what's going on? Okay. Are you coming back from a work tour, work duty? All right, they came out in reverse, Virgo. You always need to put something up for a bad day, create savings for the future, exhausted, feel financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup, savings, exhausted. I feel like, Virgo, you've been working hard for your coins, honey. I think are you on grind mode? I am. I'm trying to be. Listen, some days it's packed. Some days I'm just like crickets. But listen, I'm doing enough in my life that I stay busy. Is that a Virgo thing? Like, we constantly doing something. They can say what they want to say, but we be doing things. Okay. I don't know where the energy come from sometimes. Virgo, I don't know what's going on here, but we're just gonna take these. Avoid the burnout. Virgo, what they saying? Spirit says something. Are you listening? Soulful synergy. Avoid the burnout. Fiery passion. It's consuming. All right. Sustain a lasting balance. All right. So I don't know if that's your love life or something else, Virgo, but sustain lasting balance. Are you finding the equilibrium in the situation? Soulful synergy. Vulnerability weaves hearts in a dance of harmony, unity, and flow. All right. Soulful synergy. They said be authentic, Virgo, or be vulnerable with somebody, or maybe you are, and maybe that's what's got you a little tired, honey. Are you financially tired, or physically tired, or are you burnt out from not you burnt out from a night of passion, or a couple nights, or a couple months, or a couple, what you been on, Virgo? You was over there making plans to make a baby. Hold on. Looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Virgo, are you planning something that they're not planning? All right. Somebody's got an agenda for the scenario. Silent remnants. Amid the uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. Okay. Clouded vision. Recognize and discuss red flags, areas of concern. Okay, Virgo. Well, some of y'all is exhausted for one reason, and some of y'all exhausted for another. Are you mentally exhausted with a person, Virgo? All right, exhausted with your savings or something like that, or you don't quite see things the same as your lover, or something going on. Hey, let's see what this say. Wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. Okay, so Virgo, are you dealing with something that you've accessed before? All right, your records. Going back in that Rolodex mentally. Have you been through this situation before? What did you do right or wrong last time? That's all you got to do now. What the opposite? I don't know. What works for you in a scenario? This looks like a relationship. Okay. Hold on. You feel like somebody got an agenda for you, honey? What's going on with that? Moonlit unity. Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. Do you understand this person? Do you try to understand this person? So some of y'all might be dealing with somebody that you're trying to figure out, or they're trying to figure you out, Virgo. And you in it. I'm talking about in it. You in it, Virgo. So you're in a situation, you're trying to figure something out. All right. Or, you know, you might even be dealing with your opposite. All right, so somebody does something different from what you're used to. Okay. Beloved wisdom, love is a choice you make every day. No, so choose wisely. Okay, Virgo, what are you choosing? Because also it said wisdom. Use your wisdom, baby. Listen, sugar. Use your wisdom. All right. Love is a choice you make every day, so choose wisely. Okay, Virgo, is this person choosing you every day? All right. Are you choosing them every day? Is there a balance? All right. Because they said sustain a lasting balance. Avoid burnout. Or are you hot and cold with somebody? Or you could, I mean, it doesn't have to be negative. I'm not saying it is negative, but you could be just in a whirlwind. You're in a whirlwind romance. I can't even say it's like a tongue twister. Whirlwind romance. All right. Liberated path. Embrace freedom as you break through, taking steps towards your true potential. All right. So, I don't know. You might be in a situation that has potential to bloom, or you might be walking away from a situation. Virgo, flickering passion. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. Oh. So Virgo, like I said, are you hot and cold with somebody, or somebody hot and cold with you? I don't know about y'all, but I don't like no flighty lover. All right. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. So they said either or. I don't know. Might be a temporary bond. Okay. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. Okay, and so you might be dealing with somebody, even if you've been dealing with somebody for months or years, you know, you can fall out and in love with a person throughout a relationship, okay? But or it's just not there. Wait a minute. So somebody's trying to make it there, and that's why it look like it's there sometimes. So whether it's you or that person, you know, when you're trying or whatever, and so it's going good, but it don't last because it's not genuine or it's not authentic. Okay, so something is not genuine or authentic, and sometimes people have a looming agenda. All right, you have different ideas about love and intimacy. All right. Oh well. Oh, is your okay? I don't know. Is your vision clouded because not something you did in the moonlight? All right, something you did in I don't know, Virgo. What is this? In a fog. They got you wrapped up, Virgo. Fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Are you staying? What are you? Fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Are you in a fog? Are you doing something? Do you feel like you owe somebody something? That's why you stand loyal to them, or something like that, Virgo? What's going on with that? I might pull something else. Let's pull something else. The money tree, honey. Home base. I know that's right. They said work from home. All right. Guardian angel, and what else? Social status. All right. Let me get back to those because I really want to pull something concerning this. Somebody got you wrapped up, Virgo? Or you wrap somebody up? Or you don't know? I don't know. Hey, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Okay. Let's see. Making plans. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours, so design and navigate. So Virgo, you could just be dealing with somebody that is totally opposite from you, that sees something with you, or vice versa. Okay, because somebody is making plans either to be with you, or you're making plans to be with somebody, or you're making these plans separate. Not necessarily that you want to be separate, but maybe your vision of how things are going or should go is different from this person's vision. So, you know, go to the drawing board together, Virgo. Unity blooms. Okay. Once again, moonlit unity blooms. All right. Foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that brings us together. All right, Virgo, nurturing bonds. So are you nurturing this bond? Just and also nurture yourself, Virgo, because if you're facing burnout because you're dealing with somebody, it's not necessarily bad. Maybe you're having a good time. Yeah. But take care of yourself. Self-care is how you know, you got to fill your own cup before you start filling other cups. All right, Virgo. And you're free to move about. You might even be in an open relationship. Embrace the liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. All right, or just whole new scenarios. But somebody's making plans to come towards you, or you're making plans to come towards somebody. All right. Or you might be making plans to go to the next level with somebody or somebody else. Virgo. On the men, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Yeah, so if you're dealing with something or dealing with the fallout of something, it could even just be working a lot, Virgo. If you're dealing with it, just be kind to yourself as you heal your heart. All right, or hey, if it's work burnout, just clock out. All right. Not clock out. Hear what's unsaid. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. Virgo, when something happens, are you listening to your intuition? Amid uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. All right, silent remnants. Okay, what's said in the silence, or what's done in the silence, or what silent actions are these people doing, right? They can tell you one thing and do something else, but what do they silently, I know it sounds crazy, but okay, a person tell you they love you all day long, and that's nice. Some people need words of affirmation, but when you really look at a thing, is that person doing something? You know, are their actions loud? You know, I don't care if your mouth is silent, hello, but if your actions is loud, I care about that. So what are they doing in the silence, Virgo? What are they doing without you telling them? All right. What is somebody doing towards you without you telling them or coaching them, Virgo? Are they loyal to you? All right. Are they loyal to the plan? All right. But Spirit is saying probably like y'all need a new plan. If you're in a relationship, if you doing something with work, you need a new plan with that, or you're working on your plan. I know I am working on this manyan, okay? Virgo, are you working on the manyan? You working on the plan? All right. But it's time for self-care as you're building your life, Virgo, and self-care as you're building with an individual in a love scenario. Ignite ambition. Pursue desires with drive and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. Okay, Virgo, I also got it's time to cut the distractions. So if you have a lot of distractions, Virgo, cut those distractions and stand strong, okay? With defenses, your shield finds strength and perseverance, guarding what matters the most. Okay, sometimes I don't like the way they write these things. Stand strong. So it's time to stand for something, Virgo, whether in business or in love, right? So you might be somebody standing on business about you, or you standing on business about business, or vice versa. However, you know, apply it like it does. But it's time to make a choice about something, Virgo, and you're going to need to do it with surety and clarity, right? So are you firm on that? Are you firm on that? Are you firm on that decision you just made? Okay, with the lover or with the career choice? Are you sure about that? Okay. And seek clarity. Now, come on now. Come on now. Clarity. Embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. Okay, a lot of this said clarity. All right. They said listen to the silent remnants, moonlight, the wisdom, honey. What you're doing in the dark is coming to the light. So Virgo, if you've been working hard, all your hard work is coming to the light. If you're working hard in a relationship, that's, you know, as long as you know what you're doing, it's going to pan out very well, Virgo. Let me read these other sides of this. Embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, and stabilize with calm resolve. All right. Dance of souls, be vulnerable and let your two hearts intertwine. A mismatch of intentions, clashing perspectives, a journey misled seeks alignment. So something is due for alignment. Be vulnerable and let your two hearts intertwine. Okay, yeah. So don't always just go with your plan, Virgo. I mean, intertwine is not my plan or one person's plan, right? It's a mingling. Okay, so an imbalance. You could be, once again, dealing with the twin flame. Soulmate here. Embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, stabilize with calm resolve. Legacy, rebirth. Legacy's rebirth. Honor history's remains. Honor history's remains to restore and breathe life into forgotten tales. All right. Are you now feeling like something is finally coming towards you that you like or that you want, Virgo? All right. Share your insights, spreading awareness with the power of honesty. Are you honest with people, Virgo, in this love scenario? Hopefully you're honest in business. Peaceful parallel, harmony flows, lives align, basking in the serene glow of peace. Okay, Virgo, you could be really dealing with somebody that is a long-term commitment or for everything. If so, that's very, very, very beautiful, Virgo. Become conscious, stay aware, embrace the renewal of your essence. All right. So within a union, Virgo, or within this hard work that you're doing on your career, your business, whatever, make sure you do self-care. Become conscious, stay aware, and embrace the renewal of your essence. Yeah, daily do things that rejuvenate you daily, Virgo. Boundless spirit, your only limits are the ones you put on yourself. Hello. All right. Quiet moment, seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. All right, just sometimes step back from a thing. All right, you did that. Now let's watch the replay. Let's watch the replay. All right, so you did that. All right, now it's time to chill and, I don't know, reflect on how things are going in love or business. All right, and that sounds like a nice thing to me. I think it's a beautiful read. All right, fogs bind. Just don't get too wrapped up, you know, take care of yourself. Basically, that's what I'm getting from this read. When paths are unclear and spirits froze, something's leaving brings light. Sometimes leaving brings light, like, so, like, you know, some of these is for some people, some not. Open doors, you have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. All right, don't just choose because there's something right there, okay? Buying energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. All right, once again, unity, real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibilities. So are you opening yourself to better outcomes, Virgo? Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. So in love or in business, getting better, or you feel like somebody's getting better and better. Flames of passion, let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fires they may ignite in your journey. All right, be mindful of your fiery actions, Virgo. If you have maybe a moon in Sag, Leo, what's the other one? Sag, Leo, Aries. All right, you might be a fire Virgo like me. Shield of resilience, employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength and love and career. I think that's a good end to that. Shield of resilience, employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. That's the whole message, Virgo. All right, sky of clarity, soar into the boundless sky of clarity where insights are as infinite as the azure expansion. Okay, Virgo, it's time to get clear on things. It's time to tighten up in business and in love, Virgo. And so that's the read I have for you, Virgo. Choose wisely. They said don't burn out. And hey, if you're having a good time, keep it on, baby. All right, I will be back. Thanks for listening.